Brickmaniacs, welcome back. It's Lando here, and I'm at the designer's desk of Dan Siskind with his all-new Kubelwagen. Awesome kit. First of all, look at this. Yes. What's going on in here? First of all,
just want to demonstrate that there is room for your whole crew in the Kubelwagen. Yeah. So, you know, if you've tried to fit 4 guys in the Schwimmwagen, you might notice that it's kind of cozy. But we just wanted to demonstrate you can fit four minifigs and a surfboard.
And a surfboard, not included.
Yes, inside the Kubelwagen.
Sold separately. So
whole crew. Yeah, you'll have to run down to Walmart or Target to get your crew if you want to copy mine. But
yes.
Yeah.
So yes, this is the World War II German utility vehicle. What's the
Kubelwagen? Yeah,
designation?
It means Kubelwagen. It means bucket car or tub car.
Tub car.
And from what I've read, that's referring to the shape of the seats. So, like, you know, in the Jeep, it has a bench seat in the back and 2 seats up front. Totally notorious for bucking people out of the vehicle. They actually have bucket seats in here, which is kind of unique. So you actually have a more comfortable ride, and it's a lot safer than being ejected from a bench seat, that's in most trucks and cars. So, but basically, it's a utility car. It's not 4-wheel drive. It's a 2-wheel drive car. It's lightweight. It actually does pretty good off-road. So it's comparable to the Jeep. Actually, a little bit bigger, roomier inside. So as you can see, a little roomier inside. Maybe not quite so top heavy.
Right.
So. I guess we can go over features.
Yeah, you've made this kit before quite a few times, actually.
Right. I mean, the Kubelwagen, my Kubelwagen's been sort of the standard of the Lego aftermarket Kubelwagens for years now. And I wanted to do kind of an upgrade for a long time. I never had a chance to. Never got around to it, I guess, is more of the reality of the situation.
Right.
But just to show this off, it still has the same signature 4 opening doors as previous versions, and the real thing, I should add. The doors, there's suicide doors in the front and regular opening doors in the back. It's kind of cool because the doors are actually the same. If you break a door, you can go grab a door off any other Kubelwagen, any position, and just replace it.
Wow.
They flip over and they're reversible. It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
It's a great design. One of those rare German innovations that actually make things easier to do. You know, if they could do that with their tanks, that would have been
a different story.
Right. We'd have been in trouble.
Yes.
We'd all be speaking German right now.
Right.
Yeah.
If the Kubelwagen was a tank, we'd all be speaking German, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Anyway.
So as you can see with this model here, this is kind of like a generational leap forward, I think. That front end is a complete redesign, is what that looks like.
Oh yeah, almost the whole vehicle. The doors are about the only thing. The door arrangement's about the only thing that's the same. This one, as you know, these are printed doors. We did print them. On our version, they actually are left and right because of the shadow. You have to have it matched.
Shadow.
It has to be right. You can't just put the same printing on it and expect it to work. So we do have the doors with the shadows correct. They are mirror images. That's printing. It is not a sticker, as people have assumed. I think they saw.
It's all printed. This thing's decked out.
Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 printed tiles on this thing. Plus, you get a Brick Arms MG34 in an anti-aircraft mount, and of course, you saw Benny having a great time.
Right.
Yes, blasting away at Frenchmen with this thing. So whatever that, we were trying to determine what is the point of the MG34, and it really it's for sawing people in half.
Benny, you're messed up.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
But he's enjoying. Look at that. He's still smiling.
He's still
the lingering effects of being able to fire an MG34. So, other features of this car, of course, you get the headlights up on top, spare tire, and check this out. Opening engine compartment.
And there is a little bit of an engine detail, I noticed.
Right, well, as much as you can fit in something that small. But yes, it does have a detailed engine compartment. So those of you who are disappointed that the latest Tiger tank doesn't have an engine compartment, you could buy like 7 or 8 of these for the same price.
There we go.
And have fully detailed engines, yes. So one thing I did want to show, this thing, it's designed, it rolls really well. The front fender on the real Kubelwagen is actually a little bit lower. And if you actually want to get that detail, you can pop this brick off.
So with a slight rebuild, you can get a little bit more accurate.
Check it out. It actually has axles, like the real thing. So you can pop out this 1x2 plate. Make your fenders a little bit lower all around, so it looks more like the actual Kubelwagen. The only reason I didn't do it in the kit is because the back of this little slope actually kind of rubs on the tire.
So there's a sacrifice in the rolling mobility, but if
It still does roll, just not very well. You'll have the parking brake.
But I mean, that's like spot on. That's one of the cleanest fenders I've seen.
Yeah, so
it's kind of your choice. If you want to make it more playable, then you'd build it up higher. If you want to go for more of an accurate fender look, you would build it in this configuration.
And you can put the windshield down too. That is another feature. And you could actually change the mounting of your MG34 so it shoots over the windshield if you wanted. So all kinds of cool little features and options on this thing. Speaking of surfboards, you might recognize this as the Volkswagen Thing. So yes, this is it went from storming the France and the Soviet Union to the choice hippie car of the 1970s.
Yeah, we were just in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, and we saw a Volkswagen Thing, and there's the similarities are pretty apparent.
It was pretty cool. There is one thing that the volunteers at AirVenture were driving around in Volkswagens of vintage Volkswagens of various customization, and there was definitely a thing or two out there.
Yeah.
So, Volkswagen Thing. It's like a plastic version of this. It's a plastic body. I think it might have been a kid even. You had to put it together.
Really?
So, yeah. So I don't remember. I think there's a company that still makes them actually.
Sounds cool.
Volkswagen Thing. It's a thing. It is real. So, but that's it. This is the new Kubelwagen. Have a batch of 100 coming out, first initial batch, and then we'll be...
That will go quick, I assure you, so do not wait.
Yeah, even the way the printing and everything came out, Slam designed the door prints. They came out great, and it looks super cool. It's a super sharp model. I expect it to sell out right away. We will make them as fast as we can. Of course, Brickmania kits are all hand-built, so please be patient if it's going to take several weeks to do the next batch.
Right. So, all right, that is the all-new Kubelwagen designed by Dan Siskind here at Brickmania, and this is at your designer's desk again. For more information on this kit and a lot of other cool kits, please check out brickmania.com. Any other last words, Dan?
No, thanks for the interest.